Alright, picture this, a panda, fluffy and round, who literally struggles to climb stairs, ends up being the savior of an entire valley of kung fu warriors. Sounds ridiculous, right? That's because it is. Kung Fu Panda is the movie that takes every underdog story you've ever heard, dips it in soy sauce, and serves it with extra dumplings. And honestly, it's amazing. Meet Pa. He's your typical couch potato, except he's a panda, and his couch is probably a bamboo stalk. This guy dreams big, he wants to be a kung fu legend. But in reality, he's stuck working at his dad's noodle shop. And yes, his dad is a goose. A literal goose. Nobody in the movie addresses this. No flashbacks, no adoption papers, just a panda calling a goose a dad, like it's the most normal thing in the world. Meanwhile, P is just trying not to spill soup while fantasizing about kung fu greatness. One day, the Valley's Kung Fu Avengers, the Furious Five, are putting on a show. We've got Tigress, who's basically the Black Widow of the group, all stoic and deadly. Monkey, the prankster with moves smoother than butter. Mantis, the little guy who's somehow the strongest, like every chihuahua ever. Crane, the chill dude, who's clearly just happy to be here. And Viper, who's all grace and elegance until she decides to choke someone out. These guys are training under Master Shifu, the grumpiest, most over-it red panda sensei you'll ever meet. But the real star of the day is Master Oogway, an ancient turtle who moves at the speed of molasses and drops wisdom like it's hot. Oogway has a vision: the Dragon Warrior, the ultimate kung fu master, will be chosen to protect the valley from evil. Everyone's hyped because they think it'll be one of the Furious Five. But nope, P accidentally crashes the ceremony with a homemade fireworks chair, lands on his belly, and gets chosen by Oogway. Everyone is stunned. Even Pa is like, wait, me? I thought I was here for the snacks. Shifu is not happy. He's trained his whole life for this, and now he has to turn a walking stomach into a kung fu god. He tries everything to make Pa quit: ridiculous training drills, public humiliation, even starvation. But what Shifu doesn't realize is that Po's secret weapon is food. You want this panda to train? Put a dumpling at the top of a ladder. You want him to fight? Hide the cookies. By the end, Shifu's basically running a kung fu buffet, and Po's out here doing flips for noodles. Meanwhile, Tai Lung, the villain of the story, escapes from prison. And let me tell you, this guy is terrifying. He's a snow leopard with biceps bigger than my self-esteem issues. Tai Lung has one goal: revenge. He's mad because Shifu raised him to be the Dragon Warrior, but then Oogway was like, nah, you've got anger issues, and gave him the boot. So now Tai Lung's on a rampage, and the valley's only hope is Pa. Yeah, nobody's feeling too great about that. Pa can't even do a push-up without rolling away. But slowly, he starts to believe in himself. He realizes that the secret to being the Dragon Warrior isn't about muscles or speed, it's about being himself. And by being himself, I mean using his belly as a weapon. In the epic showdown, Pa literally belly bumps Tai Lung into oblivion. It's like watching a sumo wrestler win the Olympics. And the best part? Pa doesn't just win the fight, he wins everyone's respect. Even Shifu, the guy who started this journey with a hatred for pandas, ends up being proud of him. Questions we still have. How is a goose biologically capable of raising a panda? Does Pa ever get tired of eating dumplings? The answer is probably no. Why does Master Oogway vanish into a cloud of peach blossom petals like a turtle Gandalf? Kung Fu Panda is a movie about believing in yourself, even when everyone else doubts you. It's about turning your weaknesses into strengths, and your love for dumplings into a superpower. Honestly, it's the most heartwarming, hilarious, and downright ridiculous journey you'll ever see. So if you haven't watched it yet, do yourself a favor and grab some noodles. You're gonna need them.